another episode of Unfulfilled with Denise and
Denise.
Today's episode is,
do these love holidays really mean something to us women?
we have a special guest, Nicole and Shana.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
We're good. How you doing?
We are good. How are you, Denise?
I'm doing great.
Okay, well, let's get started. Nicole, do these love holidays really mean something to you, honey?
Not really per se. I mean, every day you wake up is a holiday for me. So, and if I'm with my special loved one, then it's a holiday regardless. So, I don't really care about it.
I know that's right.
Okay, Miss Shana, what you think?
I don't, you know what? I feel like if the person that you with want to do something, then so be it. I have never really celebrated a love holiday, so it is what it is for me.
Okay, for me, I have had relationships where I celebrated them, but I'm not the type of person that needs to celebrate things like that. I'm an everyday person. Just because. Don't wait for a specific day to want to give me flowers or some chocolate. Because I can go to the store and get me some turtles. So it don't matter to me if I know one day. It don't matter to me just because the calendar says Valentine's Day or sweetest day for us to do something. What about you, Denise?
I definitely agree too, but I'm also much older, so back when I was young, it was cute to get the little teddy bears and the balloons and stuff like that, but I'm older. I don't need all that junk in my damn house. So for me personally, so I'm just gonna be honest, I don't need all that shit. So I'm the type of woman too that likes to just because. Don't do something because you feel you have to do it.
Right.
I don't, and it's the same thing as because you mad or or something, you get flowers or something, whatever. My thing is all around. You should be doing stuff just because you want to do it, not because something has came up for you to feel like you're obligated. Right. I don't want obligation from you. I want you to do it because you thought of me today.
Yeah,
right.
I love a just because gift. Like,
yes,
yeah.
And I think sometimes they get that twisted with us, y'all. They think that we want to be special that day. But okay, out of 365 days, you give me one
day.
Days. I might get a birthday and I might get a special
anniversary.
Anniversary and a love holiday. But what about the rest of these fucking days?
Exactly. Well, you know what? That's crazy because at least you get a holiday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least you get acknowledged and stuff like that. But when I was married, I didn't get none of that. I got flowers because he cheated. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get flowers because, you've been dealing with the kids all day and, I just thought about you. You was on my man. Nah, I got flowers because homeboy cheated and he didn't want me to leave because, it'll look bad on him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it feels like. I won't say I won't know what it feels like because, now I'm in a different situation and it's like, I get little stuff just because. And it's weird to me because it's like, okay, what you do for you to give me this? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, right.
It's new.
Yeah, you've been trying to feel that way.
So it's like when Valentine's Day come up, like Denise said, I could buy myself some chocolate. Baby, I'm going to always keep $20 on a link card. So I'm going to always be able to give you something. You know what I'm saying? So
blue credit, huh?
I don't want flowers because you did something wrong. I want flowers because you looked at them and they was my favorite color and you just thought about me and you just couldn't leave them in the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. I don't want it to be Valentine's until you feel like you got to get me something.
Right. Now I did talk to a baby sister, and she said that her story is she dated a dude whose birthday was on Valentine's Day, and he made it about him, and she like, no, motherfucker, it don't matter that it's your birthday. I want me some fucking flowers. I want me some chocolate. So it for her. She said exactly. She said like, no, it ain't about you. It's about me. Just so happy your mama was pushing you out on this particular day, that particular year, but bitch, this year I wouldn't give. So
I feel like that's how I feel about Mother's Day. Don't cheat me on Mother's Day because my birthday sometimes fall on Mother's Day. Don't cheat me on Mother's Day.
That's how I feel about my birthday because my birthday is either on my birthday is either on Father's Day or near it. And it's like, I don't need it to be about you at this moment. Because you wouldn't have been a dad if I didn't push nobody out.
Look, we get cheated because it's like, well, for me, I really get cheated. Like, okay, one good gift, that's it, because that takes care of all of it.
Wait, should I feel a type of way? Because sometimes my birthday fall on Easter.
Well,
So,
you
get an egg.
Your birthday with the best person in the world.
You tell your ass to go to the grass.
Right, the Lord risen on that day. Should I feel a type of way? But so ladies, you don't per se have to have gifts or anything like that. So you have some men that feels that they should go a little extra into giving you Valentine's Day gifts, and then probably go get the hotel room for you and stuff like that, candle lights and things like that. If it came with that approach, would it be a different mindset? If all that package came with it, if it's not just flowers and candy, but if it's the whole hotel on the balcony suite and all that different things, would that change the mindset
if your mate did that? What do you think, T. Nicole?
Well, from my perspective, me being the bisexual person in the group right now, I get that on different occasions. Like with me and my partner, when we first started dating, we always gave each other just because gifts. And every time we any chance we get, we'll go away, like on a hotel or Airbnb. We do that anytime. So when the holiday came up, it was new. It wasn't new to me. It was just like, oh, we finna do the same thing. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Or whatever. But in my other previous relationships, they had no romantic bone in their body. So I mean,
that's what I want to ask you. That's what I want to ask you right there, because since you are the bisexual one on this podcast tonight, my question to you is: do you feel that because you're dealing with the same sex, that they understand more? So they do different because they understand more?
No, I don't think that. I wouldn't even put a label on it. I mean, we all human at the end of the day. Her thinking could be different from a guy's only because she is a girl, but I feel like she has that masculinity perspective when it comes down to certain things. I think she does consider my feelings a little bit more because we're both females. But other than that, no, it's the same.
Yeah, because I mean, you got some romantic men out here. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but a lot of them do kind of neglect that section sometimes. I would say, especially if it's a long-term relationship.
Yeah,
comfortable, and it becomes an ordinary thing, and sometimes you don't even see shit on these special days because it's another day to them. Because they're so used to doing it, it doesn't matter. And of course, if we're not into it neither, then they like, why waste time? She don't really care for it anyway. So why waste time? And my thing is, don't spend money on something I don't want. Like I said, the roses gonna die, boo boo. The balloons is fall down.
They're gonna deflate.
Right.
It's gonna be like that little girl.
The candy, I am going. And the card, I'm gonna throw out. I'm gonna throw it away in a couple of days. Tear it up, throw it away, because I don't need all that clutter. Because I don't keep cards no more like I used to when I was younger. The memories are already set in place. They're done. They're dead.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I want you to be able to say, hey, let's go on this cruise or let's do this trip or something. I don't want to see no damn bullshit no more.
Exactly. I want you.
Right. I want to be able to, like, I just honestly, like I was saying, because I haven't experienced certain things in being in a 15-year marriage and I didn't experience that type of stuff. Now I'm in a situation where, like, he pays attention to me. So he's like, oh, I see that you like that, or I see that you don't like that. That type of stuff means more to me than any gift, because it's like, it's like
you're listening.
Like, and he would tell me something that I said to him 2 weeks ago. And it's just like, he'd be like, well, you said that before. You said you didn't like, or you didn't. And it's just like, you heard that? Like, it's just little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he bought me a sunflower the other day. That meant so much to me because nobody knows that sunflowers are my favorite. Wow. But it was like, I said that just in talking, and he bought me a sunflower.
I get that. I got
it's
the same
just little
thing.
Stuff like that. Stuff I've never experienced that. And it's like that means more to me than you buying me a gift, or I appreciate a good date and a good night out and districts like that. But it's just the fact, like, if I say, "Oh, I really want something," or the next time I get some money, or the next time I go to the mall, I need to grab that for myself because I really want that. And then 2 days later, he already got it for you. It's like,
I get this.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Are you like a unicorn?
Yeah.
That means so much to me.
Yes. I mean, my partner does the same thing. Like, we were in the car one day, and I'm like, "Oh, I need
let me know where you found her at."
I was like on my iPad, and I'm like, "Oh, I want an Apple Pencil so bad. Like, I'm tired of writing with my, typing." Next day, I get an Apple Pencil in the mail. Like, wow, for real? I just said this the other day, but I totally get what you
Y'all praise that Sierra prayer.
It's just that
no, it's honestly,
it's just that you need somebody who can listen. The communication is key.
But you know what? I think
it's key in every relationship. You want somebody to actually listen to you, not how people talk at you and not listen. You want somebody to actually listen, communicate with you.
But you know what it was for me? Right. But you know what it was for me? We were sitting down talking the other day, and he was like, I hear everything you say. And I was like, and I didn't understand what he meant. And then he was like, no, you're worth listening to. So I pay attention to everything that you say.
She prayed that prayer, Chanel. She prayed that.
He's like, I listen to everything you say because I don't want to ever miss anything that comes out your mouth. And it's like, okay. I see. I guess I see. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole different experience for me.
Yeah,
I know.
Whole different experience for me.
Going back to the question for me, like, guys I dated, I didn't experience the magic show where they bought all kind of gifts and shit like that. I mean, I seriously, I have dated people that just like threw gifts, threw money at me. So it's just like,
you was dating an African.
Huh?
You was dating an African.
Girl,
because them the only people that I know that throw.
Girl, don't get me to telling my business on this.
I'm sorry, y'all just answer the question.
Because I've been with guys that gave me gifts and things like that, so I know what it felt like to experience it, but it wasn't no emotional connection behind it. It just was, oh, it's the day, so let me go get her this gift. Let me go buy this. Oh, let me do this for. And it's like, well, this is nothing that I like. So who did you really get this for? What you have in mind?
Right.
I can say I experienced a lot of, I had a couple of dates in my time. And I will say I experienced some men who flowered me with whatever. I think at that time I was more their show off girl, that candy girl.
Yeah, that eye candy or whatever.
You look good, so they treat you, but behind closed doors, I wasn't really shit to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because you bought me
you
things,
were the poster girl.
Yeah, just because you bought me things and stuff, but then you tore me down. You did things to hurt me and stuff like that. And it's like, that's why I don't get into materialistic stuff, because you can have everything and be fucking miserable
and still be unhappy.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes I just have to go back and be like, ooh, I'm so glad I didn't get trapped in that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I would have been one of them damn women off of Lifetime or something.
Say Lifetime, I'm ready to share my story.
You're gonna be on Snap.
Yeah, like
I had a couple of terrible relationships. I had a couple of them that was abusive. I'm not gonna lie.
I had a horrible relationship.
They thought that they was, because they was doing things for me or whatever.
I'm just supposed to be okay.
I'm supposed to be okay with their, them bossing me around or whatever.
And that's not a relationship. That's a dictation.
Yeah.
I feel.
My ex-husband thought that he could buy me stuff and I was just supposed to keep my mouth shut. Well, I bought this, so what you tripping for? That's the type of stuff that it was.
That's a Ike and Tina type of relationship, bitch. You're not gonna do me like that.
Because he's gonna be Tina and I'm gonna be Ike.
Shit. And the way my mouth set up, church house, gin house gonna be your motherfucking funeral, because you ain't finna.
And we gonna send his ass back to Nut Bush for real.
Exactly. This ain't finna be one of them type of situations.
Shit, knock if you buck.
Exactly. Praise is what I do, but I will not if I have to pay. So I'm just saying,
I might be holy, but I throw these hands.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I don't fall many of these coming.
Because the whole thing is try Jesus,
like,
but not me.
One of us going down.
Okay. She said try Jesus.
We're gonna call
Try Jesus.
for 2 reasons. reasons: the police for me and the ambulance for you, because somebody ain't coming back.
Somebody ain't gonna make it.
Somebody not gonna make it.
Somebody ain't.
But that was my younger days when, that I thought that shit was, and I ain't gonna say as far as, because you don't know that a man is gonna be a certain way towards you. You like the things that they do for you. You think it's sweet and it's special and stuff. I mean, I even go back to thinking about when I, went to some of the, quote unquote, the R. Kelly parties. I was like, I ain't into Me Too now, y'all. But, hey, I got a chance to experience a lot of things because of the people that I was surrounded by, But, like I said, I look at things today and I was like, man, I'm so glad I, continue to live that type of lifestyle and stuff because, you would have been abused and used and stuff, so it's, at the end of the day, you got to make sure that it's not about material stuff, like I said, just because these days come up, you don't show me just on that
right
day.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Don't show me every day. Like, again, the guy that I'm in this whatever you want to call it with right now, because we ain't putting no labels on our relationship, but I was over his house the other day and I ended up falling asleep over there, and before I went to sleep I said, oh crap, I gotta wash my car and I gotta clean it out. This man, while I was asleep, went and took my car to the car wash, washed it, filled it up with gas, cleaned the inside of it out. That's something to me, that's like, wow, thank you, because you didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? That stuff means more to me. I
appreciate
buying
you
something.
Kept about $60 in my pocket, though.
Okay. Okay.
And to be honest, it's really not
gas
his
ain't
job.
cheap.
It's not his job, but as a man, sometimes we do we appreciate it. We do appreciate it. Sometimes we get a little
I definitely appreciate that
because he didn't have to do that. It's a regular thing that they're supposed to do. But yeah, it shows that he's treating you like a lady.
Once again, it's that just because gift that takes it the wrong way.
I don't want my woman taking out trash late at night or this or that or this and that. It's a lot of good men out here that
definitely
really want to treat you like a queen.
And then the crazy part
is flower, and they actually mean they're not trying to, cut you off the stem and kill you later. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep blossoming you, making you grow, and stuff. So when you get that mate, you hold on to them because it's a lot of them ain't really about shit right now. They're just
that's what I was getting ready to say.
As my friends say, they just young, dumb, and full of cum sometimes. So
yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah, I mean the whole thing is like, I think that nobody is like, honestly, I feel like my ex is a good person. He just not meant to be in a relationship. And sometimes that's what people are. People don't want to be in relationships, but they feel like they have to because of society.
Bingo. That's true.
And it's so like, true. I don't think he's a bad person. I honestly think he's a great person. I just don't think he's relationship material because he don't know how to be in just one at a time.
Right.
And so it's like he couldn't, and I had to come to the conclusion, like, we did get married when we was young. You know what I'm saying? We was real young when we got married. So it was like, yeah, I got to do this for her, but I also want to be out here and do this for them. So we didn't celebrate holidays because he was too busy trying to, floss for the other girls that he kept in his book.
He had,
you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I don't care about a holiday. Treat me right during the days that count. Like I said, he didn't have to go clean my car and put gas in it. Gas ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's like just little stuff like that. It was snowing. He went and cleaned my car off of me. Just little stuff like that.
We can pop some popcorn and Netflix
what
and
you
chill.
said,
and we do that all the time.
I mean, hell, if we ain't got no fireplace, we can turn the heat on, Paul. I give a damn.
Exactly.
Girl, I got a fireplace on my TV.
It does not take much. For me, I don't care what you can do for me. It's what you can offer me.
Now, my lifestyle is definitely different now. So, of course, I'm not going to want someone who's not on my level. Now, I'll be honest. I'm not going to go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if you don't have anything for yourself, then no, I'm sorry. Now, of course, if you're having a bad, you having a bad time or whatever, I mean, I'll be your friend and, and help you and support you and stuff to, get you that cheerleader. To get you, but whatever your motivation, right? But at the end of the day, you might not be the person that I'm looking for in a relationship. And it ain't because you can't do for me.
Right.
It's just because I done experienced so much and I done got myself to a
you know what you like and you know what you don't like.
And I'm not going backwards because I don't want the shit that I had before. So why would I go backwards?
Right.
Exactly.
If anything, I'm going better.
I'm trying to lean away from that. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So, that's some of the things that, we think about and stuff. But, a lot of women do take these little holidays, and, everybody want to post it and stuff, which is great. I'm, like I said, hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But show me the just because.
Yeah. Because this one girl at my job, she was so upset. She was like, I'm finna get my hair and nails done, and he better take me out, because if he don't, he gonna be
and if he
single
don't
on the
take y'all
15th.
Stuff out, that's why I be at with the shit.
Girl, I love taking
myself
out.
I
myself
out
every other month.
By myself and have a shot. Sure will.
Okay.
Let me tell you
Take myself out to lunch. I take myself out to lunch. I take myself shopping. It ain't nothing like me time. If don't nobody want to deal with me, I can deal with me.
But now we live in a society where social media is where it's at. So people
social media is
stuff because they want to show out who they with and what they can do for them and all that. I'm not doing all of that because I don't want you to come up with my life and see what I'm posting and what I got going on here and trying to get what I got going on, because then I ain't gonna do nothing but get me to come on swing all the way back to Tallahassee and to slap your ass to Mississippi. So I'm not trying to do that.
I commend y'all because y'all younger ladies, and and I look at you guys and I'll be like, wow, the fact that you feed off your own, you know what I'm saying, you do things yourself, and that's a positive message, because for me, I've always been a people's person. I never did a lot of things alone. I haven't, I finally got on a plane. Well, I got on a plane more than once by myself, but it was always to meet other people or something like that. I just never did anything alone. And now, unfortunately, Corona had to kick my ass for me to realize that, life is short. And I'm just, I'm at the point now that I'm like, shit, I need to do some things alone.
Yeah, I think
I'm so used to being partnered up and grouped up with someone. I'm like, hell, you need to find your own space,
and you need to protect your
that's
peace.
true.
Yeah.
To me personally, I give my credit to my mom, because I've seen her be independent in her marriage. Like, she took time for herself as well. Like, she'll go to the movies by herself. She'll go shopping by herself.
Never did that.
You might need to experience that. Sometimes you just need to be by yourself.
Yes,
you don't need to communicate with nobody, even your spouse. Like, sometimes you just need that.
Even if in relationship.
I sat at a bar alone before, but that's because we was at a hotel. All of us was together, and my girl and them, they just said they weren't coming down, so I just sat at the bar by myself that time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't do stuff like that alone. So it's something that I'm working on. I'm like, hell, I'm older now, and I'm like, damn, I just thought about that. I don't even do shit now.
Yeah, you have to take time for yourself. I've seen, like, me growing up with girls from high school, they always had to have a boyfriend. Like me, I was always one of the girls that was alone. So it's like I got to know myself in high school and my freshman year in college. So it's like when I started dating, I knew exactly what I wanted, and I knew exactly what I would tolerate and what I wouldn't tolerate.
See,
so
and that's
like,
what a lot of people don't
yourself,
have.
Yeah, you have to know yourself before you get into a relationship.
Because I wasn't you.
You buy me gifts and all that other stuff. That doesn't faze me. Like, you have to show. You got to show me action. I'm going into a relationship blind. You got to show me something.
What you was gonna say, Shana?
No, I was saying that she was saying that she knew herself in high school. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I got into this relationship with this guy, and then a kid came, and then we got married, and then more kids came, and it was like I didn't really get to know who I was until I was 29 years old. You know what I'm saying?
And it takes time sometimes.
I didn't like who she was, because she was a person that did anything in the name of love, as far as like tolerated stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I know that when you're young, you do stupid stuff and you learn from those mistakes. But I was 29 years old with 4 kids and didn't know who I was or what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Yep. All I knew was I was their mom, I was his wife, and I was Kim's daughter. That's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? So it was like once I started getting to know myself and I started saying, oh, I don't like that.
That's the best.
I can't tolerate that.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
best.
not gonna deal with that.
But also too, at least you finding out who you are now.
Yeah.
As long as you got life, it's never too late.
Right.
Right.
Some people blossom different in life. Some people blossom early. Some people blossom
Right, but it's like
later in life.
now I'm 33 and I know what I want in life. I know the partner I'm looking for. I know what type of partner I'm capable of being. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm willing to accept, what I'm not willing to accept. I know that at the end of the day, don't nobody else need to love me because I love me enough to take my own self
right.
out.
That's
you know
all
what I'm
that
saying?
matters.
Like,
Once you
if
love
I feel like I want to go on a date and get dressed up, I can do that. I don't need to have a partner per se to go out.
Nope, you just need somebody you can fuck occasionally.
Exactly, because sometimes you need, because that rose, that battery might die, you know, and they can't get in them crevices like you really be wanting.
Speaking of that, I need a backup.
Sometimes you like that stimulation that the rose can give you.
Yeah,
but
I ain't gonna lie, because we sell adult toys. And my thing is, at the end of the day, I think they're great. They definitely great. They can get you in tune with your body and everything else.
But you sometimes like that personal connection.
Nothing like another person touching you,
baby, and a good kiss.
And so whatever, it's just.
I'm telling you.
But until you get that, you're enjoy that motherfucking rose.
Well, I don't have no rose, okay?
Well, I sell them, girl. I sell dildos too, big ones.
Y'all got the dual one. Y'all got the dual rose with the other thing.
Do we got the dual rose?
Yes, we got the dual rose. We got all of it, baby.
Well, I'm have to highlight y'all. We would come a love holiday.
It's nothing like being held.
Girl, cause what you mean? It's a love holiday. Sex is a part of love. Shit, if you ain't got no man, you gonna be up on February 14th with your legs wide open with that rose. Man, his name Titus. Me and him is gonna have a.
You said, how is his name Titus? Well, I got. I got a deal.
A physical exercise, okay?
I mean, his name is Onyx, and he does wonders.
Onyx sounds like a beast.
Onyx, he sounds huge.
Baby, let me tell you something. I got me a rose named Blue Thunder.
Oh. Well, I got Tickle Me Elmo and that motherfucker.
But I also have somebody that I'm dealing with, and yeah,
honey,
that's
I got somebody I'm dealing with too.
Me too.
But
they just not available.
Yeah,
on the days he's not available.
When they gone, you get that itching, so you don't be, go out there, you know what I'm saying, swinging your thighs on, side to side. You decide to say, let me open up that little drawer.
Did I charge it tonight?
That motherfucker always on standby.
Baby, always standing.
Y'all talking about charging. I don't need to charge Mass. Mass always stay ready.
Oh, you don't have to charge yours?
No, it's not even electric, baby.
Oh, you got
that man stay on the charger. I ain't gonna even hold you. Man, stay on the charger.
Oh my God! Oh, you got one. I remember when a girl. I had a. Oh man! I killed. He had a battery in him, but I killed his ass.
You overworked him.
I got a man shit. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, that motherfucker. Woo.
She wrote him out, y'all.
But it's one toy that I'm looking for. I don't know, maybe one of you guys hid out there because I cannot find his car. It was called the spoon at the time. And it looked like almost like a spoon at the tip where the penis, tip was at. Girl, that motherfucker.
Because it just gets up in there.
I mean, it was scooping. I mean, shit.
I got all the cobwebs. I see.
Girl,
okay.
I ain't got no cobwebs, but yeah,
I'm saying it sounds like it'll get all the cobwebs. That's all. I'm
saying. It got a couple of things out of it.
Not a couple of things.
It was some spotty really at my head.
She said,
I cannot.
Call her man name. She said,
so I want to do something for me on Valentine's Day.
Give me one of those toys.
Shit, give me some shit that's gonna last for a while. Them flowers die. I told you I don't know damn. Don't need no candy. Shit, I don't need.
Give me something that I can entertain myself when you mad at me and don't want to be bothered. She you mad?
You watching toys. Right. You get me ready for you, boo boo.
Exactly.
Nuh-uh. Get you something that you can use with him and by yourself, okay?
Exactly, shit. Cause I think that shit.
That's why I got her.
You can play with your comfort. He watching and shit. He just getting ready for you.
Happy Valentine's, baby.
Happy Valentine's.
Baby.
Let
me guys start talking about this because I was just thinking about the other day. stop.
Baby, we don't need no reminiscence.
Exactly.
No,
Showing up in the air.
Honey, everything we are saying is for 21 plus. Like, disclaimer, 21 plus, honey.
Babe.
But it's good that we have a lot of women out here that's not into the material stuff as much as people think. Like I said, yeah, guys automatically assume that women want all this stuff. All women don't. But of course, you do get the ones
okay.
that
It's nice to get it.
Yep,
it is nice to get it, but
we're not looking at it in that sense. You know, our thing is, you know, the time, the patience, you know, just the talking and stuff, just the chill time.
Yeah,
it means so much more.
Yeah, communication and quality time.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
and that's one thing I will say about this new little situationship I'm in. He does give me a lot of quality time.
Him.
I know.
Okay.
If listening, baby, she is into you.
I know,
like,
right?
She.
Denise underscore.
He really does. Like, he takes one day out of his week, and like every week, and we just hang out. Like,
that's what's up.
He sets it up like he cooks for me. We
like
watch a movie.
Stuff.
We play games. We do all kind of stuff. Like, and it's just the attention to detail for me. Like, we'll be talking and having a conversation, and he'll hear that I said something, and so the next time I come over there, it's already there. And I'm like, I was just talking about this with somebody, and he'll be like, oh, me. We was having that conversation, and I saw it, and I got it. So it's just like, it's just the quality time to me. I think that's one of my love languages, and I think like it's like the best thing for me. But again, it's only because I feel a little weird because I didn't experience this in a place that I thought I should, which is my marriage. Being married to somebody for 15 years, you would think that you would get some type of attention or love or something from them, other than when y'all having sex and making kids.
But you hit something. A lot of people don't know what love language is, so they don't know how to.
They really don't.
What is I'm trying to say?
And that's the thing. People don't know how to love people right because they don't understand.
Yeah, because I understand that because mine is I love quality time. I love, everything. But with my partner, hers is gift of affirmation. She loves giving gifts. Like that's
I'm like
her
that
thing.
too. I love giving
like
gifts.
That's her thing.
Right. My big three are quality time, words of affirmation, and touch.
Yeah, I
those
like
are my three. You don't gotta give me a
gift.
Is
mostly touch and love of affirmation.
Yeah.
You don't have to give me a gift. You know what I'm saying? Like gift giving is on there, but it's probably number 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big thing for me.
That's my
But if
partner.
you can,
that's
if you can see that I'm having a bad day and you give me a hug and that hug makes me feel much better, and you understood that all I needed was a hug, or you want to sit down and have a conversation about this, like it's the quality time that you taking with me to sit down and have a conversation about something that's bothering me. That's a big thing for me. And in my marriage, it was always about what he needed, what he wanted, how was it gonna benefit him, what was it, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of just like the nanny that he got to sleep with, and nobody said nothing about it because I was actually his wife, but he didn't treat me like a wife.
Yeah, more
you know what I'm saying?
Than selfless. Yeah, that's the problem with some men. They think for themselves, and that's all they're thinking about is for them. What's in it for them? And some people take on the responsibilities without realizing that what type of responsibility it is. Mm-hmm. When you come in young, it's much harder. Period. Sometimes people don't grow until later, and sometimes we don't make it over that hump. When we get married at 20 years old, 19, 20 years old, 18 and stuff like that, guess what? We don't know. We don't know how to be married. We don't know how to be mothers, wives and husbands and fathers and stuff. It goes accordingly. So if you're not willing to fix it and figure out what's wrong, at least try, then that person's just not that one. And you have to let it go. And you have to be okay with letting it go.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta be okay.
That's just.
And it was hard because, like I said, that was 15 years of my life, and it was really hard to let him go. And it's like once I got to the point where you good, you all right. It was like okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, because you got at the end of the day, you have to protect your peace. It don't.
And that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Well, we get off of this, I want you to email me your information, sweetheart, because I'm going to send you something beautiful for Valentine's Day.
Okay, now.
This is going to show you that, hey, we all been there. We've been through some issues and stuff, but guess what? We still
We're going to send you a care package.
We strong women and stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm going to make sure I got one of them good ass toys in there for you, okay?
All right.
Send me one too.
Well, this has been another great episode of Unfulfilled with Denise and Denise. Until next time, we're out.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, ladies.
No problem.
No problem.